Hello, everyone. Um, those of you that saw my video live yesterday, you'll be delighted to know that my new film crew now is here today. This is their big debut, so fingers crossed that all goes well today. But the topic of this video and what I'd like to discuss further with you is the idea of not the idea, the experience of the narcissistic scan. Now, if you've been in a relationship with a narcissist or you've had a narcissistic parent, you'll know exactly what I'm referring to. Many of my clients come to me and they say, why does it feel like every time I go to spend time, or go to meet my narcissistic parent, the first thing they seem to do is sort of do a full body scan of me, almost like they're looking to see, oh, what does she look like? Has she lost weight? Hasn't she? It's almost like you're being sized up and assessed by the narcissistic parent from the start. And that can be sort of just, like I say, it can just sort of be an eye movement up and down. It doesn't have to be anything really obvious. Sometimes it can be, or you may even catch the narcissist sort of thinking that they're out of your sight, doing the same thing. And it can leave you feeling really, it's not a comfortable feeling. It's almost a bit sort of predatory in some ways. Like, a predator will size up its prey, looking for weak points in order to know how to attack. And it can leave you feeling like almost a bit on the defensive, like you've got to sort of protect yourself somehow. And the thing is, with a narcissist, you absolutely do. You are under attack. You see, the thing we have to sort of get our heads around, and it's not an easy one to do because this is not not natural and not a natural way to be, although it is for narcissistic types. Their aim is one of two things. It's either to destroy you or any good you have, because that doesn't sit well with them. It makes them feel less than. Or it's to use you and your good for their own aggrandizement, so that you are a good reflection of them. So really, it's all about sizing you up to see, how can I manipulate this person to best regulate my esteem? How can I use them to keep me topped up? And this includes children. It really does. I mean, those nearest and dearest are going to be prime targets for this kind of very unusual encounter or way of being in relationship. So when you're being scanned next time, if there is a next time, have a look out for what comes afterwards and just be observant of it. You might be met with sort of over the top flattery. That can often happen, and it can be quite confusing sometimes. You might say, oh, you look absolutely great. I love those shoes on you. You look so slim, and it can come across as a bit sort of over the top. And really what's going on here, it can also leave you feeling a bit, I don't know, just there's something not quite right there, because almost what's happening is the narcissist is saying, yes, I approve of how you look and what you're wearing, and you're a good extension of me. You see, when a narcissist is in relationship, nobody is an individual apart from them. They only include people who they see as extensions of themselves. So it's not you that they're flattering, really, it's themselves that they're flattering for, being able to see a good choice in clothing, or, to admire a slim body, because they're actually admiring themselves. So yeah, just be aware of that the next time that sort of scanning takes place. And you might, if your parent or your narcissist is covert, you might see the flattery, but then be aware of that underlying sort of resentment or rage that's there. It's almost like oh gosh, you look amazing, but there's a sense of, does she really mean that? I don't think so. You could be met by the opposite, though. You could be met with instant sort of dig, put down. So anything from, oh gosh, those are very loud colours, aren't they? Commenting on your new outfit, or so tell me, have you been trying to lose some weight then? How's it going? So what on earth is going on here? I mean, why would a parent be so calculating? And it is calculating. Why wouldn't they be delighted and sort of encouraging of their child and want them to flourish for themselves, not for any selfish reasons? Well, we touched a bit on this yesterday. You see, ultimately, and I kind of mentioned this just now, the aim of the narcissistic parent or the narcissist is to put you in a position or state that will most boost their own self-esteem and regulate their emotions. So that is going to require that they communicate to you how you must feel, and they need to be in control of that. And the way that this happens is they, from the earliest of days of your life, will have been sending you messages, beliefs about yourself, in order to keep you in that role. Now, if the narcissist is wanting to keep you from ever sort of outshining them as a woman or as a man, for example, to keep you from being slim and attractive and getting attention, taking attention away from them, the narcissistic parent may feed you with the belief that, being slim is just not your natural state. No, your natural state is bigger. You're such a big baby. You've got big bones. You've always been very strong and, very couldn't keep you from your food as a baby. All of these messages are about maintaining you as the source of supply needed for them. Now, the problem is children are so suggestible, and that means they take these beliefs on as the truth. So you may find yourself today in a situation where you've been trying to lose weight for years, you've been yo-yo dieting, maybe binging and restricting, whatever it might be. And the thing we need to do to get you out of that is we need to free you from the negative beliefs that the narcissist planted within you. We need to uproot those and get them out, because then there will be nothing keeping you held to those negative beliefs about you and your body. And that's the work I do. That's why I combine psychotherapy and hypnotherapy, because it works wonders. It works on that subconscious level where those deep-seated beliefs are. So if you would like to work with me, I'm going to put my link, my Calendly link at the end of this video. And thank you so much for watching, if anyone did. And I'd just like to thank my film crew. I think they did a much better job. So let's hope it keeps going this way. Thanks, everyone. Bye now.